So greetings from audiobook land. I just finished listening to Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. And I didn't do my normal as I was listening recaps because this was technically a reread for me, or re-listen. I actually read it the first time, but this time I was listening to the audiobook. So you wouldn't get my first impressions, first reactions, because I kind of already know what's going to happen. But anyway, since I'm going to be starting The Ballad of Never After next, I figured I can give you a basic rundown of the story and my thoughts on it. So the book starts with Evangeline Fox. Desperate to stop the wedding between the boy she loves and her stepsister, she makes a deal with the devil. Really, he's one of the fates, which is kind of semi-deities of this world. He stops the wedding by turning the wedding party into stone, which was not what Evangeline wished for. She kind of learned the hard way to be careful what you wish for. Feeling remorseful, she decides to turn herself to stone to save the entire wedding party. 6 weeks and several world-altering events later, she is returned to her non-stony self, and is regarded as a hero for saving her stepsister's wedding party, even though she is the one who started the whole thing. She gets sent up north to participate in a Cinderella-style ball for the Prince of the North. Like, quite literally, the ball does not end until the prince chooses a bride/queen. And feeling guilty about ruining her life, she takes her stepsister with her. Now, up north, things go great until she runs into the one person she does not want to meet, which is Jax, the devil she made the deal with. And he has decided it is time to cash in his favors. Now, those favors led to Evangeline getting engaged to the prince, so I don't know if they were that bad. But unfortunately, on the wedding night, the prince is murdered. And, of course, the only person that was with him at the time, Evangeline, is accused. But she also gets poisoned as well, and our little deity Jax has to abscond with her to save her life in multiple ways. Jax saves her life, and now they must solve the mystery of who murdered the prince. To do that, they must visit vampires. Yes, there are vampires in this one. In the lair of vampires, we learn some clues that lead back to Evangeline's stepsister Marisol, parts of a prophecy that involve Evangeline's pink hair, and Evangeline's former love, Luke, who had run off during Evangeline's statue phase. They barely escape the vampires unscathed, and they discover that Marisol, the innocent stepsister, has been using magic. And also she's now engaged to the murdered prince's younger brother, who is now the current crown prince. Evangeline has no choice but to sneakily expose the truth. Only instead of exposing Marisol as the murderer, she exposes the younger brother. Also, the younger brother only wanted to murder Evangeline to stop the pink hair prophecy. Not murder his brother, but yeah. But the prince is not dead, because the book ends with a cliffhanger. Evangeline discovers that the prince is alive, but in a death-like stasis. A Snow White state, if you will. And now she must figure out a way to end his curse, because kissing doesn't work, apparently. Honestly, most of the plot was Evangeline just getting dragged along the way, which was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. The magic system was kind of confusing, but again, it kind of gets away with it pretty well. And it intermingled multiple fairy tales, which again made it fun. I enjoyed it, and I already have the next one ready for me to read.